Hey everybody, this is Jason Akers with Green Acres Pest Control. Today I want to talk about bed bugs and how you can really get rid of them, how you can solve the problem of, why do you keep treating your home and the bed bugs don't disappear? Why is it that you've put out thousands of dollars in exterminators and they can't seem to get rid of the bed bugs? Is it true what the internet says? Is it really true that you just are just going to always have them? Be sure, if you like this video, if this is the kind of thing you'd like to see me do on my channel, think about thumbing me up, think about sharing it around, and comment below if there's anything you'd like to see or learn that I can try to tell you. So, you're trying to figure out why what you're doing is not working. Why is it that the bed bugs are not dying? Why is it that you get rid of your bed bugs, or it seems like you get rid of your bed bugs, 2 or 3 months go by and they're right back again in your house bothering you? Sorry, I have to drink. Found out why my throat and why I'm coughing and throat's been hurting because I've been doing a lot of videos on YouTube talking and it's been and then I work all day and I talk, and I got 3 kids and I talk. So I want to go over why it seems like you can't get rid of them. And the reason that I'm going to talk about this today is because I've got a lot of people that comment on some of my more popular videos, like why diatomaceous earth doesn't work on bed bugs, or why heat treatments don't work on bed bugs, or other pesticides and stuff like that, why they're not effective on bed bugs. Because a lot of people like to comment on those videos and they like to say things like, he's just trying to sell his services, he's just trying to get you to hire him, he doesn't want you to know the real way that I got rid of my bed bugs, this is how I did it, do what I do. All right, what I'm going over here is I'm trying to explain to you why you're having a problem. Bed bugs develop pesticide immunity. What is pesticide immunity? It means when you use a specific type of a chemical with a specific active ingredient, the bed bugs don't die because they've already been exposed to it, or maybe their parents have been exposed to it, or maybe their grandparents have been exposed to it. And when I say this, I'm talking about descendants and of the bed bugs you're dealing with now. So when you kill bed bugs, if you don't kill them all, but a couple of them have been exposed to the pesticide and they just don't die very quickly, maybe they reproduce, have babies, those bed bugs that are produced, those offspring, are going to be somewhat immune to the pesticide that you're going to use again if you use the same chemical again. So what happens is everybody goes out and gets chemical when they get bugs, whether it's bed bugs or roaches or fleas or ants or whatever. They go to Walmart, they go to Lowe's, they go to Home Depot, they go wherever, and they look on the label and they say, well, this is a bed bug chemical, it says it'll kill bed bugs. This is an ant chemical, it says it'll kill ants. I'm gonna buy that and I'm gonna use it. Everybody does that. Now what you can expect is a lot of the chemical industry sells chemicals at a weaker concentration when you buy them in the store. And the reason they do this is because they don't want you to poison yourself, because people don't obey labels. It's just the way it is. I harp on this all the time on my channel. If you order any pesticides that I promote, or any pesticides at all, you should always follow the label. Always do what the label says. The label is there to protect you. All right. So the problem is that people don't obey labels. So in order for the pesticide industry to protect themselves, they release weaker pesticides to the public. And while these pesticides may kill the bugs, a lot of times with things like bed bugs and roaches, it doesn't kill all the bugs because it's just not strong enough. All right. And it's something you have to understand. Everybody's doing this. And you got bed bugs from someone else who was using chemical pesticide. So eventually, what you buy over the counter no longer works. And that's why you pump hundreds of dollars into pesticide and the bed bugs just don't die. It's because everybody else is doing the same thing and the bugs just aren't dying. And this happens in the pest control industry too. They may come out with a really good chemical and people water it down in order to save $1 on their chemical applications. Even in pesticide application professionals, they'll use a weaker pesticide, and they're really only hurting themselves by doing this. So understand that is a problem. That's one of the reasons why it seems like you're just banging your head against a brick wall trying to get rid of this problem. And no matter how much bug spray you buy and you try to use on the bed bugs, they just don't die. So now we've tackled that obstacle. So what about professionals? Why can't they get rid of your bed bugs? What is the reason they can't do it? All right. A lot of your so-called, and I'm going to use this term loosely, professionals. A lot of people will try to peddle sales on Facebook. They'll come in as like, I can get rid of your bed bugs for $75. I'll come out there right now and you'll never have to worry about your bed bugs ever again. And then they don't do it. And then when you go to get your refund, or you go to try to get them to, man up on their guarantee, they're nowhere to be found. All right. Getting rid of bed bugs is not cheap. It's not easy. It's not fast. It's not affordable. All right. That's a key term that a lot of people like to use to try to tell you that they're going to be able to get rid of your bed bugs. It's going to be so affordable, and you're not going to spend thousands of dollars when every other professional exterminator is charging this. And the reason they're charging it is because it's hard work. And this is whether you're doing a heat treatment or whether you're doing a chemical application, if you're going to be successful at eliminating bed bugs, you are going to work hard. Now, it's easy to get rid of bed bugs, but it's hard work. People that have watched my channel, people that have watched my videos, people who have taken my advice and used Crossfire or Alpine or even Apprehend, if you can follow the directions, they've had amazing results. They are getting rid of bed bugs. Go look through my videos, read my comments. People are thanking me all day, every day, how they've gotten rid of their bed bugs and how they've been able to successfully eliminate their problem. But it is hard work. If you hire someone to come into your home and they're going to perform hard labor, hard work, expect to pay a lot of money for it. It's not cheap. The chemicals aren't cheap. The equipment isn't cheap. It's not something that you can just spend, $25, $50, $75, even $200, $300 and get rid of your problem. A lot of these professionals are coming in and they're charging sometimes $300, $600, and they're saying, oh yeah, we'll get rid of your bed bugs, and then they disappear. Or they have some kind of a loophole in their contract that gets them off of their guarantee. So then they don't have to, man up and actually pay the piper because it's written in the fine print where they're not responsible. And then they can come in and they can say, oh yeah, but you didn't do this right. Or you didn't do this right. And it must be your fault. That's why we can't get rid of bed bugs. It has nothing to do with us. We're professionals. But, you didn't take this pillowcase off. Or you didn't launder your laundry like you were supposed to. Which I do recommend you do that. So that's one of the reasons. Call around and get some advice and talk to people and ask a lot of questions. And just because the price is cheap doesn't mean it's going to work. Just understand that you get what you pay for in pest control. So there's your chemical, over-the-counter chemicals. Bed bugs are immune to them. And your pest control professionals, some of them market themselves as professionals, and they're really not. They just don't have the experience. They're just trying to make a quick buck. They're just your everyday con man. All right, so there was one other one. What was it? Let's see. The professionals, the chemicals. Oh, where are you going? Where are you getting these things? Do you have family who have bed bugs? Are you going to their house thinking you're not going to get them? You're wrong. If your family members have bed bugs and you're going to their house, you are going to bring bed bugs home. It will happen. Are you going to a movie theater, finding them in the movie seats? Do you still go to the movie theater? Are you going to the same hotel every year? One guy called me one time and he couldn't figure out why he kept getting bed bugs around June, July every single year. Come to find out, he was going to the exact same rental place, whether it was a VRBO or hotel or whatever it was, to the beach every year. He was going to the same hotel every year. Every year he was getting bed bugs, and he was thinking that it was his pest control professional that was coming in the house and treating it. He just wasn't doing a good job. But he would only see the bed bugs, and then he'd call his guy. His guy would come out. He'd stop seeing the bed bugs. But then next year, around June, July, he'd have the same bed bugs again. And he was thinking that the chemical would still be active after a year. That's, I mean, you got to have realistic expectations. Pesticides don't last forever. And so he was actually ended up bringing the bed bugs back from the same place every year. He stopped going to that place. He started going to a new hotel every year. And they quit bringing bed bugs home. So where are you going? What are you using? And who have you hired? Those are your top 3 reasons that you're not able to get rid of your bed bugs. Hopefully this has been a informative, educational video. Take a look in my description below. I do have an Amazon store with all of the products that I use. I was just talking to a lady today, explaining to her how it worked. I got started with my business using Amazon because I only had like 6-7 customers a month to do. And I didn't need a lot of chemical. I didn't need to go through my distributors or, my sales reps or whatever. And so I just bought on Amazon. Amazon's a good company. I really like them. I use them all the time for my personal stuff. I'm an Amazon Prime member. And so, but like I said, if you want to search the product somewhere else, get a cheaper price, do that. But it's just a commission-based system anyway. And they deal with the taxes, so I don't have to do it. But people have been asking me, where can I get this stuff? How can I buy this stuff? So hopefully that'll help you guys. I really appreciate it. Have a real great day. And if you like the video, think about giving me a thumbs up and sharing me around. Hopefully this will help a lot of people. Have a great day.